DJ with Crafting with Divitude, and today I'm going to do a quick tutorial on a dashboard or message board for my small happy planner. And also I'm going to do a little dashboard for all of my sticky notes to go into my regular planner. So here we go, and happy crafting.
All right, hi you guys. Today I'm going to do a craft for my small happy planner. I want to do a dashboard and use it as a place marker. This die cut I got from Berry Crafty Girl on Instagram, and I'll link that below. But what I want to do is I want to use some of this Project Life cardstock and appliques to do me a dashboard in my book. And I got this from Michael's. It was on clearance for $5.99, and it has a lot of different cards, different sizes, and they're double-sided to use for scrapbooking, and I'm going to use it for my journal. And I really like this color scheme of the black and gold and white. And in here are all the appliques. I just took a few out so that you could see that it's really good quality chipboard, and that will look very good in a planner or in a scrapbook. So that's that. And also for my calendar that I put most of all of my appointments in, and I also use this for journaling and doodling, I want to do a dashboard for all of my sticky notes and stuff like that to go right here. And also it has the black and gold accents, and I'm going to use this green washi to secure it down. So for this, you're going to need your pieces, whatever your paper, what are you going to use. I'm going to use this Gold Digger Girl. I got this from Journal Jot and Jive. She's on Instagram, and she also has a Etsy shop, and I'll add that into the description below. And these are the cards that I chose out of that pack. You're going to need scissors. I'm going to use double-sided tape only because I'm going to be laminating it, and punching holes using my Happy Planner puncher. You're going to need some laminating paper, and of course your laminator. So the first thing I'm going to do is, because I want this to be two-sided, that I can use it as a dashboard or a dry erase, I want to make sure that I line it up properly so that when I laminate it, I can use my dry erase marker to write any type of activities or whatever it is I have to do for the week. And then this side, I just thought it was nice of the gold foiling, so I'm going to use this piece to kind of cover that up, and I'm going to put her on like that. And because I am going to laminate it, I'm not really going to worry about having it glued down and secured very good. I'm going to just use my double-sided tape, put a few pieces down, and I'm going to make sure that I, hold on one second, I line it up so that it's lined up correctly. So I'm going to put me a piece right here in the middle. I'm going to put that right there to cover up that square. And so the side that's going to be up in my planner is going to be this side, and this is going to be the back. I want to make sure that I line it up so that when I punch my holes on the left, that I don't punch a hole through my girl. So I think if I put her right here, that would work out. And if you were not going to laminate this, you want to make sure that you glue it down using either glue or glue strips or dots to make sure that all your pieces lay flat and don't bubble up. All right, that's that. And these I'm going to use as my dashboard to put all of my different post-it notes on, because I like to use post-it notes inside of my planner or my calendar book when I'm doing my weeks. So all I'm going to do is run these through the laminator so that when I get it done and I cut it out, then I can just double-sided tape a few pieces of my post-it notes on it and then washi it down in my book. All right, move that out the way. So I've already warmed up my laminator, and I'll put the link to that below. I think I bought it from either Walmart or Target about 2 or 3 years ago, but they are very easy to find and not expensive. So I think I'll do this side up. So I'm just going to position them so that I can fit all 3 of my pieces on. And because I'm punching holes through this, I want to make sure that I line it up so that I can get a good edge on the left where I'll be punching my holes. I'll need all of that excess laminating paper. All right. So now let me bring over my laminator, and you line it up to put the seam side down. And because I have something on the end, I'm just going to kind of hold it until it catches and goes through. Alright, move that out the way. And what I'm going to do, because I'm not quite sure exactly where on this side I need to cut to make sure I have a good enough edge, I'm just going to kind of cut close as I can to these other 2 cards. Alright, and so I'm just going to kind of fussy cut and just kind of stay outside of where I see the laminating bubble around my piece so that I don't mess it up and cut it open and expose the edges, because I can use this again since I'm only going to use washi. Either I can turn it over or use it for another project. So let's cut this one out. So now I'm gonna get my planner out. And I'm gonna trim the top and the bottom because I want it to be kind of close to it, but I didn't want it to see about how much plastic I would need on this left edge to punch my holes. And you can always put a piece of washi, or I could have put another piece of paper close enough to it, but I think this will work for me right now. I'm gonna kind of just cut close to it, and then you can always use your paper cutter if you want to. And I'm going to do the same thing, kind of cut close to the perimeter edge, and I'm gonna curve that up a little bit. Alright, put this out the way. And I think I am going to use my paper cutter to just trim this down just a little bit so that it looks even. Yeah, that looks good. So now I'm just going to line it up. All right, I'm just going to line it up on my hole so that I don't have a partial punch. And I'm just going to punch it down. That way it will now fit right here with my page marker, and I could just pop it in. And now I can use it to write my to-do list. And now this is the dry erase board, and you can just use a tissue or anything to wipe that away. So that is that. So now I'm going to decide what side I want to use for my sticky notes. And I like to use all kinds of sticky notes and stuff. I buy them from Dollar Tree. I got these from Target during back to school sale. These I got in a swap that came from the Target Dollar Spot. These I got as teacher gifts, and this one I got from Dollar Tree also. So now I'm just gonna pick the ones I want. Just take a few sheets and just kind of see where I want them. And I like to use Post-it notes when I plan, and also in my journal for just doodling. But I like these, so we're gonna put those. And because you're only using double-sided tape, you can change these out as you use them, or to match your planner decor throughout the year or the month. Couple of these to do. Let's see. Alright, so I can put a few of these on there. I'll have to put them close together pretty tight. Alright. Now, when I do my laminating, I usually have extra pieces. You can't really see that. The excess that you can use and just wash it down, and it doesn't have to be fancy, and you can just put your Post-it notes on that. so that you don't waste material. Alright, so we're going to put those to the side. I'm just going to get my piece of double-sided tape. I'm just going to stick that on that. On the last sticky. This one I will take down once I put it in my book. So here we go. It's my washi. Go ahead and washi this one down first. If you don't want to use washi, you can double side tape, stick this down too. Because I think I want to change it, I'm just going to use washi. And if you're extra fussy about your edges being straight, you can use a credit card or scissors. Doesn't really bother me. All right, so that's down. So now I'm gonna take my sticky note down in there like that. And there it is. And it's my sticky dashboard for my planner. And I'll show you real quick how I use this notebook or planner book. I just kind of use my stickies as you see over here. And this one has a notes section, and I use this to either do my bills for the month or any type of important things that I need that I want permanent that I don't put on my stickies. And I also use this as a way to journal. So this is my February spread. And this month in my journal club, we are doing self-love and self-care. And then because I'm more of a month at a glance type of person, I don't use my weekly parts of my planner, but I do use it to either write a journal entry of the day, how I'm feeling, or those 2 days I just kind of doodled. So that's how I use my calendar planner book. So sometimes I might, if I have a quick to-do list or something, I might put that in there on a sticky, but usually this is how I use mine for just journaling or doodles, as you see right there. All right. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check me out on Instagram and Snapchat at Craft8Divitude.